So Dr. Vignesh, when I go back to your own story, right? Uh, what's interesting for me was, you are not, you were a reluctant, Ayurvedic Vaidyan, right? Because you went through a lot of tough phases. Then you went. I read your story, and it's interesting what you went through, and then finally, today where you are is, you are a big believer. At the same time, you practice it. So where did this turnaround happen, and what's that moment that is was like a light bulb moment, as I were, if I were to call it.
So I was forced into this because of family pressure, and my sister did not want to pursue to become an Ayurvedic doctor. And since you have an institute, and she was very good at numbers, and she wanted to pursue being a finance, so she pursued chartered accountancy, and uh, she was very clear this is what she wanted to do. And so my father said, okay, somebody has to take up the heritage and inherit this, and it has to continue. So he said, you have no option, you have to continue this. And at that point of time, I also did not know what actually I wanted to do. Okay, fine, somebody is telling me what to do, so let's just go and do it. And after studying, uh, you read about a lot of ancient things, and I'm thinking, how is this relevant today? It doesn't make any sense. At that point of time, that was my thinking. And then whenever you fall sick, the best way is to take a paracetamol and you feel better, and it changes things. You're having a pain, you take a painkiller, it immediately changes. And then when I see doctors prescribing all this to how is this really going to make a difference? So my initial, there was a lot of rebel inside of me. Why are they giving such decoctions that are not so tasty, and that are not so easy to consume, and making people do treatments that are so difficult to undergo? And how on earth would people pay and sign up for these kind of therapies? This was my rebel inside of me. And then because of my own lifestyle, where I had sweet tooth and unhealthy sleep hygiene and unhealthy eating habits, I started getting a lot of allergies, and it was purely because of my lifestyle. And then sometimes my father, my other teachers with under whom I was studying, they would say, you can take this Ayurvedic medicine, it should help. And when I was taking it, yes, it would have a mild symptomatic reduction or certain changes, but still, when the flare up happens, it would happen. And then I had to take a modern medicine to really subside, but then it will come back any other time. So at this point of time, I was like, okay, what should I do? This Ayurvedic medicine, it is giving you a mild recovery, but when I do the allopathic medicine, it is suddenly giving you a change. But at the same time, it will come back later. It's just that the snooze duration is longer for allopathic medicine compared to the Ayurvedic, but it's not like you are completely getting, it's only minimizing it. Then my father said, you have to do this therapy called Panchakarma. That's the only way you can recover from this. Then I thought, okay, I tried this allopathic system. It's also giving you a snooze button relief that again, it can come back the moment you get triggered, the moment you're exposed to that trigger. And then after I did this Panchakarma, I could see that for almost like 6 to 7 months, I didn't have this allergy. Usually it would show up every 2, 3 weeks or maybe a month. But then for 6 to 7 months, it didn't show up. And again, it came back. But the idea is, after I did the Panchakarma, I saw a relief that nothing else helped me. So this was my personal experience. So I can't say that this is going to be there for everybody else. So when I did that, I realized, okay, so it's actually my own lifestyle, and all of that is contributing to what I'm going through. And when you do Panchakarma, it's giving you a jump start to what it means to live healthy. So today, what is happening? The benefit of modern medicine is it gives you the most easiest way for recovery. But the disadvantage of modern medicine is it also gives you a notion. Okay, I am diabetic, and doctor prescribed metformin to me. And so if I continue with the metformin, it's okay. I can still continue my same lifestyle. But the idea that you will have to have a radical turnaround in your approach to your relationship with food, exercise, your stress coping mechanism, that is missing there. But somewhere, yes, metformin is a phenomenally, it's one of the best inventions when it comes to treating the metabolic disorders. But the idea that you don't have to change your lifestyle, that was a big concern here. So, but when I did the panchakarma, what I realized, it gave me a jump start and also made me realize, oh, I want to continue this healthy lifestyle. And that is where I could connect the dots back, and whatever I studied on theory and paper, I was able to make sense of this. And that made me realize, oh, this there is some profoundness to it. Let's do more research, let's do more analysis on this, and let's see how we can make it easy for people to understand and how this can actually be a game changer for many people's healthy living.